Okay, we are now ready for project 3 of the Word Circling Back 1, and that is finding and replacing text. So this one's going to be a little bit tricky, so let's look at what we have to do with this. So the first thing we need to do is open the group info document. So I had that saved on my computer here, so I'm going to come find where I have that, my group info document. So here I have it. You can see it's on 2 pages, and going to now come in here and we're going to save that as a group update. So I'm going to find my Word assignment folder and save that as group update. So the first thing we're going to do is remove all formatting in the document. So in order to do that, we need to select everything in the document. And we can just highlight, move our text, our insertion point up to the top, and click and drag everything. Or the keyboard shortcut to select everything in a document is Control-A. And that selects everything. And then we need to remove the formatting. So we can come up here to our Clear All Formatting and click on that, and take care of all the formatting. So now our document is on 1 page. So we want to select the Lakeville Net Users Group, that phrase, and we're going to go into the editing and we're going to choose Replace, and we're going to paste this into both the Find What. Didn't get it copied here, so let's come back here. Going to go close this, select Lakeville Net Users Group. We need to copy, so Control-C, or come up here on the copy. Then go to our editing and replace, and we're going to Find What. We're going to paste it into the Find What and also into the Replace With. And what we're going to do is we're going to make some formatting changes. We still want it to say Lakeville.net Users Group, but we want it to look different. So we're going to come here to the More section, and we're going to come down here to Format, and we want to select Font. We want it to be bold. Going to save it to text size 14. We're going to change the color to dark blue text 2, darker 50%. We want it to be all caps. We're going to click OK, and this is what our preview, this is what it's going to look like. Anytime it sees that phrase, it's what it's going to change it to. So we're going to say OK, and then we're going to replace all. And it should have replaced 3 occurrences. And so then we're going to say no, and then close it. So now you can see Lakeville Net Users Group in 3 locations is all a little bit larger. We're going to go to the FAQ line, and we want that to be the heading 2 style. So we're up here on the Home tab, we got our styles. It's going to be heading 2. We want to change the font size to 22, and we're going to make it bold. Now we want to change how the questions look. So let's go ahead and select all of them. So I'm going to select How do I join your group? Going to hold down the Control key, and then I'm going to select the other questions to How do I receive a newsletter? We also want location and directions. And we want those to be intents. So we're going to come up here to Styles, click on the More button, and we're going to find the intense reference style. So here we go, intense reference. Let's select that. I'm going to come back up here now to the first line in our document, the About Lakeview.net users group. I want to set the spacing after to 6 point. So remember, spacing after has to do with the paragraph. So I'm going to click this dialog box launcher, and right here, my spacing after, I want this to be 6. I want, instead of the alignment to be left, I want it centered. And I want, I'm going to say OK. And then I want to change the font size to the text About to match the remaining heading. So what I can do is I can just select Lakeview here. I can come up here to my Format Painter, and then I can just highlight About. And it's going to change it. I don't have to worry about, okay, now what did I do? I can just use that Format Painter to change About so it matches the rest of my heading. We want a first line indent to the first paragraph. So I'm going to click down here in the first paragraph, come back up here to my paragraph grouping, and add an indent of a first line. Okay. And that is how our group update should look. We went from 2 pages to 1 page. Okay. So now we're going to save this, and I'm going to go ahead and close it. And now we're ready to submit all 3 of our projects for grading. So to do that, we're going to go here to Word Circling Back 1 in Blackboard, and come in here under Assignment Submission, Attach File. We're going to browse my computer, and we're going to find the first one, which was called a Conference Speaker Letter. So I'm going to find the Conference Speaker Letter, open. Then I'm going to find the Conference Update. I'm going to come back down here to Attach File, browse my computer, find the Conference Update, open. And now I'm going to come down. I'm going to find the third one. I'm going to go Attach File, browse my computer, find Group Update, open. And I'm ready to submit for grading. Now when you hit the Submit button, you're going to see all 3 of them over here. You should see a preview. If you don't, check this arrow right here, click on that, and that will open up the file that you sent for grading. I can click on this next one to see my conference update that I've submitted. Again, if the preview doesn't show up, click on this little arrow right here. And then finally, the group update. If for some reason that you've attached the wrong document for grading, then click on this Start New and just attach the correct one to submit. And that is Word Circling Back 1, projects 1, 2, and 3.